What's up, everybody? Just getting started here. I'm setting a few things up. I'm going to need to view the whole screen today with what I'm doing. So I am trying to get myself set up so I can see the chat on my phone. Go to my channel on my phone. View channel. There we go. So I can get the chat up here. Able to see it nicely. Come on. Oh, maybe YouTube doesn't let me view it in that way. I can't make it a habit to check everybody's games, unfortunately. I'm doing this as a favor for the many models that Hywel has ripped for me. Welcome, everybody. We have Pichu Sonic, Malamations, Choppas, Fandom Lover, Alex the Pirate Doggo. How's everybody doing today? I've got something pretty exciting to show as far as chaos goes. So, it's gonna look, I got paint all over it. The process of making this is very messy, but this whole thing's gonna get sanded down, so it's gonna be perfectly clear. But, where's my light? Over here. What's up, Angel? Alright. Okay, so know that it's very dirty. Know that context when I show you. It's going to be nice and shiny and clear when it's done. I got it so that the paint goes into... Oh man, it's having troubles focusing. That the paint goes into these holes. Now I've spilled red all over the outside. That is all going to get cleaned off. And I had to drill bigger holes from what I 3D printed. And so I'm learning a lot about the functioning of this. Gosh, it doesn't look as cool on camera as it does in person. On camera, it really accentuates how bad I spilled paint on it and makes it look really cloudy. But yeah, oh, there we go. That's a good shot, so you can really see in it. I used silver on the inside of the arm with the intention that I was thinking it would reflect light a lot more, because he's not really silver inside, he's more of a gray. But I figured that would kind of make it show more than if I just used a gray. Yeah, the emerald is in there, but guys, I did a stupid mistake. I started injecting the silver into the emerald part. So there's parts of it when I tried to clean it out with like a paper towel, but I couldn't clean out everything. So this arm is basically lost. This was an experiment. Maybe in anybody's custom orders, if they want just a experimental arm for fun, I could sell this. But yeah, this is going to be basically junk because I learned from it. And one of the things that I thought was not going to work out about this is it did need supports on the inside. I was hoping that it was kind of round enough that it wouldn't need supports when I did that. But it made supports, and I was like, ah, dang, it's going to look bad. But what it actually did, if you can see it in the video, it added detail to it. You can see the supports going all along here. You can see, oh yeah, here you can really see it. But you know what it kind of does is it gives the effect of the texture in the bones, you know, because I can't paint that texture, you know, inside. All I can do is give the paint in there. But when I put the paint in there, it kind of makes it have like some extra detail in there. How cool is that? So this is going to look a lot clearer. In fact, if I get this wet, it'll look clearer. Let me see if I can. It's gonna be messy, but I'll just put my hand in water, and drip it on. Oh yeah. So once this is sanded and has a clear coat on it, it should get really, it should basically look like this forever. Oh shoot, I'm just dripping water everywhere. Let me see if I can just get the light in there real quick. Come on, focus. Get the light to focus, come on. Yeah. Anyway, well, yeah, see, that's a little bit clearer. So that's what it will look like once I get the surface sanded down and cleaned up. That kind of approximates it. Hywel Playz needs a couple minutes to get set up. Cool. Thank you, Malamation. Yeah, my wife brought this down yesterday. We got this when we went and saw the movie. And I don't know where it was since then, and she brought it down for me for water during yesterday's stream. Yeah, absolutely. Or maybe like maybe I'll take him to like a fancy casino or something, because his boss fight is in the casino with like a bunch of white pillars and stuff. Yeah, so that's that. We're not doing music right now because I'm intending to uh, go straight into playing Hywel's game on Roblox. And then after that, I'll be turning on music to do art. I think what I want to do today, I was just going to finish Cyclone painting it, but I want to try one more thing with the joints. How's it scale with Chaos Zero? Yeah, let's see. They are a little bit different color, unfortunately, and there's ways that I could dye it, but I think I'm just going to go with the original color. So here's Chaos Zero, and here is the arm. So the arm is about as tall as Chaos Zero. And so I wish it just looks so much better in person than on the webcam. But you get the idea. Should look pretty cool. Let's see who's been here since I haven't looked at the chat. Maxie showed up. Pink GameCube, welcome. Yarn Yoshi Plays. Yeah, should be pretty cool. And you can see I did decide to articulate it. I'm just going to articulate the arms and the head, and all it's going to do is just kind of slot in. So I've built this so that it's kind of angled, so gravity should hold it in. And it's just going to, hopefully, just with friction, I hope. And this actually came out of necessity because it was going to be too big to print on my printer. This printer is top of the line, this new one, but it's smaller than what I'm used to. Yeah, that's right, big drip. Alright, well, I'm going to boot up Roblox. Tell you what, Malamations, I will play your game until Hywel gets here. Let's see if I can make this screen the right size to do this. Pull up Roblox. Oh, great. I can still see your chat without needing to have YouTube open. I do not play Roblox. I had to reinstall it, in fact, for this stream today. So Malamation, you have to do this really quickly. Add me as a friend. I had to make a new account. Stegosaurus Rex 8. Send me a friend request, and I won't be able to troubleshoot much if it becomes something where I have to troubleshoot a lot, and then Hywel's ready. I'm gonna have to cut it off just because that is what I'm featuring today, as a thank you for him ripping all those models for me. Oh, Hywel, are you ready right now? Yeah, we're going to jump in a Discord call. Yeah, sorry, Malamations. It looks like Hywel is ready. So we're going to just go straight into what was planned. Again, I don't want to make a habit of playing every game just because I do want to playing every. I know a lot of people have games to be taking up a lot of my time. This is specifically as a thank you for all of the model ripping that Hywel Playz has been doing for me. I don't see any friend requests. Oh. Here, friend requests. Alright, I'm going to jump into your game just for a minute before we get started on the call with Hywel. Yeah, the problem is I don't really know how to get into people's games and stuff, and I don't want to do that troubleshooting on stream. I don't want to have dead air, so... Oh, there we go. Join. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh, it's a Sonic game. Oh! That's pretty cool. Ah. That's pretty cool. Got some Sonic models running in here. A little jump animation. Oh yeah, the noises are pretty loud. Apologies if anybody has headphones on. That was pretty loud in my headphones. Got different starter characters. Oops. Yeah, fortunately that's pretty loud. Oh, you did the animations of them? Nice. A little spin one. Running. Wow, that's pretty good, man. You did these animations? It has the essence of speed. All right, cool. Well, yeah, I am glad that we checked this out. It's pretty cool seeing like the animations and stuff. But it looks like Hywel Playz is ready. So yeah, everybody check out Malamation's game on Roblox. I don't know Roblox, so I don't know how to get into those things. But Malamations will say in the chat instructions. Cool stuff. So how do I just go back? I might need Hywel's guidance. I don't know how to leave. Oh, leave right there. Alright, let me... I wish I had two screens again. And let me start up a voice call, because my streaming is already using the camera. Hello, hello.
Hello.
There we go. Alright, so I think the stream should be able to hear you. I see the desktop audio going up when you talk.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and add me as Stegosaurus Rex 8.
Oh, you don't actually need to add me because I give you access to the game.
Okay, great.
Yes, here is the link. I need to quickly update Roblox though, because apparently it's not updated.
Okay, no worries. Second. Looks like Chop has added me a friend request. Yes, Pro Tyler, this is a question for Hywel, but this is the Roblox game.
Yes, updated.
Hey, what's up, YBZ? Oh, YBZ, you weren't here for this. So while it's updating for Hywel, I'm going to show YBZ big on the camera. It's going to look really messy right now because I got paint all over the outside. But look at this. It's working. I can't believe it's working. It's super hard to do. Well, actually, once I drilled big enough holes, it became easy. So this one's basically... I might sell this one off just as... anybody want a random arm with their custom order or something? Because this one... I put silver into the gem part on accident. And you see I've plugged the holes with sticky tack for now. But yeah, it's actually working. And it had to put supports into those holes. What those supports do is it kind of makes it look like it has some kind of texture in there. Yeah, it's really cool. So halfway through today, I was like, yeah, I can't sell this at all. As a product, the full thing. But once I figured out, like, there were two things I needed to figure out. There were just holes that were too small, and I needed multiple bigger holes so that air could escape. The holes that I had made 2 holes for each one, but they were just too small for the air to escape, so it didn't really let the paint go down properly. But once I fixed those things, it started working out. YBZ says, what happened? You mean the paint on the outside? It's because it's all spilled out. I was actually using this syringe. Where is it? Oh, I think it's upstairs from when I cleaned it. I used a syringe to put the paint in there. It's pretty cool. Hey, Choppers, thank you very much for the super chat. I very much appreciate it.
My Roblox is all updated now.
Okay. So let's take a look at Roblox. What am I looking for? Will be a notification that says I was invited to your game.
I sent you the link to the game.
Then that'll open in Roblox.
Oh, I've got a voice line in the game.
You what?
Oh, no, in the main menu, I got one of my friends to voice a character running away from a character.
Oh,
Like,
really?
and I'm just like, I just said, Hywel, get me out of here, please!
And
I completely forgot about that.
now, for everybody watching, I know I'm not showing the screen yet. I'm trying to get the window in the right place. Ooh, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Open volume mixer.
Yeah, I just need to adjust audio in the game. It's something I do near the end of the development.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I can't get it any lower. How does that sound for y'all? It's a little bit louder in my headphones. Yeah, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Those 2 times when I talked so much. What you mean to say is don't make the same mistake 3 times. Hey, how's it going, Lone Guardian? I never said hi to Freddy and Friends either. Hello, Freddy and Friends. Alright, here we are. This game is called Put Name Here.
Yeah. No, I've been working on this for a year.
Oh, wow.
Started off and then-
Did you do all the animations for these flashing lights and stuff?
Those aren't animations, that's done in code.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool, alright, I'm gonna hit play.
Let's load into FNAF 2.
Pro Tyler, the reason I have another account is I had only made an account last time to check out Hywel's game, and then it wouldn't let me recover the password. I'm usually pretty good with passwords too, I have a specific system, but yeah, it just wouldn't give me the recovery to my email for some reason. Alright, so I'm doing join new server, correct?
Yes, I'm hoping it doesn't break as the whole data store is a little buggy when someone first joins.
Okay, here we go.
So you may need to rejoin, because it is still very iffy.
Okay.
So when you first join, it gives you, data, but sometimes it can not update straight away.
Yeah, we're getting close to having all of the objects locked. Oh yeah, Freddy and Friends love FNAF.
Let me see if I can give you money. Yeah, no, you'll need to rejoin really quick.
Okay.
I just got an error.
So I need to return to map select or just fully exit the game?
Just fully exit again, rejoin.
Fully exit, okay.
It's still being worked on. It's very iffy with new people joining.
Yeah, no worries. Awesome, Pro Tyler. What are you going to make with that clear filament? Resize the screen. Alright, so just go in and you're ready for me to hit play again?
Yeah, no, It's just an error that happens first time you load in when you have no data.
Gotcha.
Right, should be working now.
Right. Can everybody hear Hywel okay? Because I turned down my global volume, but I want to make sure that Hywel's loud enough.
Get you 0. Let's see what that's.
Alright, so I can just
get money in game.
Did I just get money? Not yet. It hasn't updated.
Yeah, that might. It's fine. Just press humans and
Alright.
choose your avatar on like another one.
I'll be a chef. That's cool that it does the curtains and then that for the character selection.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It will show the accessories. That's just not coded in yet.
Alright, so I'm the chef and I want to spawn character. Here I am. Did you 3D model the outside of the building and everything?
I 3D modeled everything here.
Wow.
Yes. If you click that little guy on the right of your screen, you can press sprint.
Ah, great.
Yes. I have no idea what that icon is above me on your screen.
Oh yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Well, that icon above you shows that you're talking, I think.
I'm not. That's the thing. Game the clock. It's clock time. Clock time. Hey, welcome to 25 Cents Pizza.
Hey, who's that? Who's that voice?
I wonder.
Have a
I
good
truly
one.
wonder. Oh, it's good lighting. Lighting. Clock time. Plus 12. Not that. Okay. I love Roblox. Oh, it's because I didn't capitalize it.
Did you draw all the illustrations for this too?
No, that's one of my friends did it. There we go. So I just changed the time so it stays day longer. And one of my developers drew that.
Cool.
Yeah, again, a lot of stuff still isn't done. Especially the arcade. Come over here. This is not done whatsoever.
Oh, are there physics in the ball pit?
No, unfortunately not. But I do want to add, with Roblox you can't do 3D particles.
You can or can't?
You can't.
Oh.
So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to render out a picture of a ball, so it looks like it has depth.
Yeah.
Like that, probably.
Cool.
And these are all the cute plushies that I spent way too long making.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. I'm trying to get a good view of them
And
with
this
the
is
camera
an
controls.
NPC voiced by Taran, which is the creator of FNAF in Real Time. Sure, some people know of him.
Oh, what FNAF in?
Oh,
I'm gonna be quiet while he talks. So, what is FNAF in Real Time? Is that like a specific title?
It's Roblox. It's a Unity game.
Oh, okay.
Which got really popular in the FNAF community.
Cool.
Quite a while ago nowadays.
And at the moment, the arcade games are broken. Come back another day when the machines are fixed so you can get tokens.
Wow, he has good quality voice and recording.
We got rid of all those and the newer
bunch
animatronics got shipped here.
Voice lines that aren't being used at the moment. Because eventually the idea is to have a bunch of working games in here. So I've given him basic voice lines for now. Then eventually you'll have actual voice lines.
Nice.
You explore wherever, I will follow.
All right.
Where you want.
So these are, I imagine, different sayings that are in the community. I'm not familiar with them. Like
these are actually what I got is I got one of my developers to recreate all 4 of these from the FNAF 2 movie teasers.
Oh, cool.
This whole area that I'm in right now, this is inspired off of some of the teasers of the FNAF 2 movie.
Oh, I didn't even know there were any teasers out.
Oh yeah, no, there are. There's not a lot of things. We've just been shown the entrance at the moment.
Freddy and Friends, do you remember when we watched the FNAF movie and we were just like near the end of it, right? And I told you guys that a trailer for the second one was out. It was a parody, or not parody trailer, like a fan-made trailer. And you guys wanted to stop watching right away so you can watch the FNAF 2 trailer that I was telling you I found. Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Right? Oh yeah, if you're not running, you can actually sit in the chairs.
Okay, so stop action. Is there a...
If you click on the seat.
Oh, click on the seat, got it.
Click detector on it, yeah.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Those are placeholder animations from my old game. I'll just change the time just again. There we go.
How do I get out?
Oh, just jump.
Oh, jump. Got it.
Yeah. Just
Cool. Go back to sprint.
Ignore these guys, by the way.
No, that's what I was going to ask about. What is that a reference to something?
Well, those are... I accidentally duplicated that. It's supposed to be over here.
Oh.
It's just a thing from FNAF 2. I just completely forgot I had that there.
Oh,
So,
nice.
my bad.
Man, the shading on the neon signs looks way cool.
Yes, thank you. Pretty much everything here I modeled from scratch, which is experience.
And I think I may have asked this last time. Is there light mapping in Roblox?
No, Roblox is all real-time lighting.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Come in here real quick. Go in there, go in there. Just really quick.
Uh-oh.
Think about what you've done.
Uh-oh. No! Oh, I can just leave.
You can use the light switches to turn on and off the lights in specific rooms.
There we go.
See that audio for that was me recording my light switch in real life.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Man, 100% original. I gotta change my sensitivity for when I'm in first person. 1 second. Settings. Oh, let's see. Camera sensitivity. Oh, it looks like it's just a global camera sensitivity. Because my third person is just fine. Let's turn it down globally. That's fine.
What was I gonna say again? I completely forgot. Oh, right, cameras. Yes, follow me. So there's very fun cameras to mess around with. You just come here, there's a prompt right here, because it's all being worked on. So you spawn
Oh, I see.
outside. Yeah. So you just hold E and open it.
Nice.
There's the cameras.
Oh, wait. Oh, I accidentally exited. I was just pressing. I was trying to figure out what that button
You
was.
should be able to get back in.
Okay, cool. Turn on the lights. Is there a way to switch? Oh, yeah. Click on basement.
Yeah.
I'm clicking
There's
on
no
basement.
system at the moment.
Oh,
you
it's
can
the
click
only
on
one.
the little camera icons on the map to switch camera.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. They all move and everything. They're all client-sided at the moment, though.
So what's the different? Oh, like when you control them, it won't show for other people?
Yeah, no, it's just client-sided at the moment, although it is going to be server-sided eventually.
Yeah. Makes
Hasn't been
sense.
done yet.
Cool.
Right, follow me. So this is a new sort of area, because the map is based off of FNAF 2, but also a mix of the movie style and Chuck E. Cheese. This is going to be where some other animatronics are going to be.
Cool.
This is like a second main room.
Yeah.
The different style of design. These are archways, by the way. Real pain to make.
Why is
Such a
that?
pain.
Oh,
The way I do most of the assets in this game, I'll export the map from Roblox, put it into Blender, model stuff, and then import it to Roblox. And then I have to like position it correctly, which is a tad annoying at times.
I see. So,
Specifically with these.
So does it kind of have like Unreal, how it has a building system where you can cut out different shapes and things? I think it's not called Blueprint. It's called I forget what it's called. I don't use Unreal.
I don't know if you can hear Alex, but I don't know why he joined.
Hello, Alex.
I hope you can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Come in here. This is like a loading area.
Nice.
Hold on.
Oh, can you actually? So what happens when there's the hauntings going on? Do these doors close or anything?
Yeah, this door you'll be able to open and close. I just left it as open for now. Because it's not coded at the moment.
And remind me, the gameplay that people usually do for this is like a roleplay thing, yeah? Like some people are the animatronics.
What is this collision?
Oh, there's somebody in here.
Yes, that is Tom, the person who codes the game.
Hey, you shouldn't be back here.
With
This
these
is an
NPCs,
employees
they
only
do
area.
actually leave the pizzeria at different times.
Oh, really? The NPCs, you program them to do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a bit jank at the moment, but they'll walk away.
Huh.
This is the type of detail I do, by the way. It's little plug sockets here.
Hold on, come back in.
That's the amount of detailing I try to do in this
Oh,
game.
wow, yeah.
Yeah, it
Nice.
has like I did height map stuff in Substance Painter and then converted that into a normal map.
Wait, For what part?
The sockets here.
Sockets. Oh, though down here. Huh. Wow. Yeah.
In this room, there's actually a wire that's connected up to a socket.
Where's that?
Oh,
Oh.
try to keep things realistic. It's over here. Right.
Oh wow. Yeah. Nice.
No, actually,
Holy cow.
yeah, it's.
So when you're building this, are you building it all in kind of the scale of the whole building at once?
What do you mean by that?
Like, is that an individual asset that you place into position in Roblox, or are you like exporting kind of the whole building?
I exported this area and put it in Blender, modeled it, and then I imported it to Roblox.
Gotcha.
Because with Roblox, you can do unions where you cut off bits of assets, but that's very unoptimized, and the topology is so bad.
I bet. Yeah, that's kind of how
Yeah.
when I used to use Unreal
Blender.
3 way back. It was like man, I wasn't even using just Unreal Engine. I was just doing mods in school, mods of Unreal Tournament. And yeah, we had that system, and it was when you would bring in the geometry from it, you weren't necessarily supposed to use that. It was more for designing, and then you'd build over it. And some of that geometry got janky.
Yeah, no, it does get a bit jank at times. Let me change the time. There we go. So it looks like during the night. And
Yeah,
there's,
spooky.
Only yesterday I put the new music in. That was made yesterday.
There's a couple questions for
So I don't
you.
know if you can hear it.
Hi, well, in the chat, I don't know if you're seeing it.
I can not.
Bro Tyler asks, can you ask Hywel if he has any donations?
There's a donation tab in my current game, which is on my group wall. It's
Cool.
called FNAF 2: The New Arrivals, although I genuinely hate the game, because I've improved a lot, but that's beside the point.
That's one that we went into last time. There were a lot of players in it, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that game, because I've just improved a lot since I stopped working on that game.
Uh-huh.
Because I've been working on this one for a year now.
Wow, yeah. There's one more question I saw before we move on. Let's see. Oh, I saw it a second ago. I was thinking it was a question. Oh, somebody was asking what's the story of it?
At the moment, it's just a roleplay game, but I am gonna use the map, but make it probably run down and stuff, and make it into a story-driven game.
Cool.
That's when I release the game, though, because I'll need to expand my team for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the music, by the way, but
I can, yeah.
it's pretty banger. This is what it looks like during the night. It's very spooky. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
stay right there. Let me just go become an animatronic. Did the menu just play? Oh, it did. That's fun. Give me 1 second. Let me just reach. Feel free to walk around.
I'm scared too.
No, there's no animatronics.
I'm expecting a jump scare.
Oh, there's no jump scares. The only jump scare is the main menu music, which just scared me.
Trying to find that DDR. There we go.
In fact, at the moment, the lighting in the game isn't exactly how it's gonna look. I can send you a picture, though, of
Okay.
what it looks like. Because I had to disable
Whoa.
all the volumetric stuff, because it's not synced to the time at the moment. So when it's nighttime, everything's perfect. When it's daytime, everything's pretty much white.
Hmm.
If you look in DMs, I sent you a picture.
Investigating a dark shape. I don't know what it is yet.
That is a cutout.
Oh, it's a cutout.
Yeah.
Let's see. Discord. Oh, yeah, nice. All that volumetric lighting.
Yeah, so that's not true volumetric lighting. It's a sort of hacky way of doing it in Roblox.
Okay. Was it just a
But-
plane aiming at the camera or something?
Yeah, no, it's done via particles.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, so it's a bit jank, but it works.
Interesting.
It looks decent, at least.
Cool.
Hold on, let me choose a different character. Yeah, there are a lot of building stuff that isn't done yet, so you can tell. I still have a lot of work to do.
Oh, it looks pretty polished.
Yeah, so most of the textures in the map I actually made myself.
Nice.
In fact, I'm in the process of getting rid of textures which I didn't make.
Oh, just to make any stand-in stuff, just to make sure it's all yours. Nice.
Yeah, because I like keeping everything in my game made by the team.
Yeah.
Personally. Look behind you.
Unfortunately, there's no exit to this menu that I started. I talked to the prize corner employee.
Sorry about that. NPC doesn't have any data.
Okay. So what do I need to leave and come back?
You'll need to leave and rejoin.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I completely forgot that NPC isn't.
No worries.
I honestly thought I disabled the proximity prompt on that.
Is there any way to rejoin it from directly in the Roblox UI instead of clicking the button, because that will start a new window?
Yeah, just go to your recent games if you scroll down.
Recent games. So if I'm at home, go to recent games, or continue. The next FNAF game it's called.
Yeah. So I mean, it's my next FNAF game.
Yeah. Also known as put name here. Let's see if I have that money now. I do. Let's do Toy Freddy in honor of Freddy and Friends. Probably 10 to 15 minutes, Pichu. And then a question from Malamations. I don't know what an obby is. Let me know what that is. Sorry, what were you saying, Hywel?
It's an obstacle course.
Oh, an obstacle course.
That's what an obby is. Yes. It's just a short way of calling an obstacle course on Roblox.
Nice.
So it's just doing parkour, basically. Okay, you do have the money now in the game.
Spawn a character. And here I am.
Oh, there goes the NPC.
Put sprint on. Ooh, let's test perform.
There's a test perform.
Nice. This is a really appealing animation. Good shading on it too.
Thank you. I textured these.
What do you use Substance Painter?
Yeah. No, I use Substance Painter to texture everything.
Yeah, it works really well.
Just like past 5 months, I got good at Substance Painter.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the best at it. Elsie Bonnie can hold his guitar.
Oh, was that you? Oh yeah, it wasn't showing your name for a second.
It might be. Yeah, that's draw distance. Okay.
Yeah, it was just something about maybe where we were.
I might need to look into that. Okay. There might be a collision doing that. I'm not sure. There's gonna be a basement here, by the way.
Real quick, I want to address something in chat. No, I didn't take it I didn't take it as Pichu being impatient or anything at all, or rushing me. I think I was just looking for the information, so no harm at all. Don't worry. Sorry, I was just addressing the chat real quick.
No, all good. Be honest, right? What do you think of this wall texture? Be 100% honest.
The gray?
This wall texture right here.
Sorry, are you asking about the gray part of it or the entire wall?
The entire wall texture.
Yeah, I think it's got some nice detail when you get up close, like a gray wall. Like if I was modeling it, I might just try to get away with not even kind of putting any kind of texture on the gray part, really. But I'm zooming in. There's looks like a nice paint texture at the right scale. And that's something that can go wrong a lot when you're UV mapping things for big buildings, is not getting the scale of things right. Like maybe the paint of the wall isn't the right scale, or maybe it's inconsistent with a different wall, or maybe it's not really consistent with the detail of like the tiles below. So yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell from the wall, it's pleasing. Looks good.
Thank you. Just curious, as I made that wall texture like a couple months ago. Oh, have you been in here yet?
I have not. It's like a kitchen area. Ooh, with a chef.
Ignore the foot sliding when walking, by the way. Just ignore it.
I didn't notice any of it.
No, when you're running, there's foot sliding because there's no run animation at the moment. Just be using
Oh,
animation.
am I not running?
Oh no, you were.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess I'm sliding a little. I didn't really notice the sliding much.
Yeah, no, it's very prominent on this north.
I'm afraid to talk to people now. Which ones can I talk to? I can't talk to the guy in purple there.
Not that one. That's the only one you can't talk to.
Okay.
The rest you can.
Everybody else is safe. I don't see
maybe
foot
it's
sliding.
NPC in there.
The feet are sticking
it?
just fine.
Oh, okay, no, it's using. Okay, alright, it's using another animatronics animation then.
Hmm.
This has foot sliding on it.
Oh yeah, I see that definitely.
Yeah. It is a bit of an issue.
Does Roblox have kind of a robust system for blending between animations?
It's very janky to use.
Oh yeah.
Very.
But it's got kind of like different state machines and stuff.
Yeah, no, it has different states, stuff like that. So you can have, like at the moment, as you can see, I have the animation overlaying the walk animation, folding the guitar.
Oh, cool.
So,
and are you able to split it up into like play this upper body animation versus keep lower body and stuff?
Yeah. So basically, there's just a full walk animation, but I put the guitar animation, folding it, as a higher priority than the walk.
Nice.
And,
and can you do any blending between those? Like if you had, like, I don't know, like a regular walk, but then a wave, can you make like the wave blend into it and then come down?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, although that's more of a coding aspect.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's not built into the state machine itself.
No, that's to do with the script for walking and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
A base Roblox script. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I did add PBR to the art on the glass there.
On the what?
On the glass, like the art on it.
Oh yeah, look at that, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's subtle, but that's great.
Yeah. And if you look up there, there's the sign pizzeria.
Yeah, way cool. What are these chalk things over? Is that chalk drawings?
Hmm?
Are these chalk
Those are
drawings?
drawings which I haven't actually placed in the map yet.
Oh yeah, it's like they're on tiles or something.
Yeah, let me show you some stupid details that I decided to add to the game.
Sure.
Because I like very tiny details. If you look at this door, the auto door close thing, whatever it's called, that's rigged correctly.
Oh no way.
Like slightly, if you move like slightly away, because you're in the hitbox right now, you see.
Yeah. Let me try to get first person. Wow, yeah, that's good attention to detail.
Yeah, we're gonna have stuff like being able to get cans from a vending machine, stuff like that.
Awesome.
It's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. If you come over here, I can show you the amazing two-sided door with a working hinge.
Ooh, okay.
Which I went out of my way to get my scripter to make work.
Yeah, because what is a normal is? I assume a door is just a built-in thing that you can do in Roblox, but it's generally only one way, I imagine.
It's something you have to script.
Oh, it is no matter what. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at this, you see the hinge on this right now.
Yeah, because you got to change the pivots, huh?
Around it.
Yeah.
So come over here real quick. Come over here. Let's get out of the hitbox. Now if I open it now, look at it.
Yeah, good work. That's some good detail.
Yeah, I even gave a bit of normal map detail to the hinge. I didn't want to make that too high quality because it's just unnecessary.
Yeah, that's good. Nobody's going to notice that, but that is good.
No, always small details.
Yeah.
Always adding small details. I even added sprinklers to the ceilings. There's one over here. Very tiny details.
Are you gonna be able to trigger them to run?
I feel like it'd be really funny if I could make the fire alarm work.
Yeah, that'd be way cool if somebody could pull it.
Pretty funny. But wait, if there's the manager office over here. Don't think you've seen that yet. It's an average office, which I do actually need to remake, and a rotary phone. I love rotary phones.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sit
I have
in
one
it.
downstairs, which I took a picture. Oh, you can't sit as an animatronic. Yeah, but I took a picture of the rotary phone I have downstairs.
Oh, really? Ah, nice.
Even made the coil wire accurate.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
The little
detail.
detail.
Totally.
I try to detail stuff as much as I can.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm
one of
sure you
the
can tell.
kind of the same thing I was saying about the wallpaper is when you do details like this, sometimes it's easy to make them the wrong scale, and everything just seems to fit well.
Yeah, no, it is. I take my time with all this stuff. Again, this has taken over a year. Because what I'll do is I'll get burnt out, and then I'll come back to the game and then realize, oh, I don't like this part of the map, and I'll just remake it. Like this
Yeah.
entire room we're in right now, this was just a square. But I decided it needed more shape to be more
Yeah, I like the design.
different to the other rooms.
Like, yeah, the design of all those cut-ins and stuff.
Yeah. You know, that's pretty much all the game so far.
Oh, nice. When are
It's
you?
not a lot, but you know.
No, I mean, once there's people in here and role playing and stuff, I think that's gonna be a hit. When do you think that you'll be opening it up?
Oh, I'm hoping in like 3 or 4 months. Hopefully.
Nice. Okay.
I'm not too sure. That's not like a set release date.
Cool.
I don't have an internal release date at the moment.
Yeah. When it's ready, it's ready.
Yeah, when it's ready, it's ready.
Freddie and Friend says, "Hywel, can you add BB and JJ?" But speaking of the chat, if anybody has any questions for Hywel, let's hear them. I see somebody says, "This is crazy for a Roblox game." Yeah, this is really cool polish. When I think of a Roblox game, I think of unpolished, you know. But yeah, this is really impressive.
Yeah, and yes, I will add BB and JJ, but that's gonna be a future thing.
Oh, BB and JJ are characters. I
Yes,
thought he was
they're
asking
characters.
like for you to add as friends or something.
No, they're two annoying little characters.
Hmm.
One of them, in FNAF 2, one of them steals your flashlight batteries, which stops you from stopping Withered Foxy from killing you. So.
And are you gonna implement any kind of those actions? Like if somebody role plays as them, can they like break a flashlight or anything?
That would actually be interesting to do. I might actually do.
Oh, hey, sorry to interrupt, but I see one of the characters walking right now. That's what you were talking about. The employees moving around and leaving.
Yes, it is very jank at the moment. They disappear at the door.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't have actual pathfinding at the moment. They just tween from one node to another node at the moment.
Oh, they're all leaving.
Which is
It's the end of the
quick way
day.
doing it. Yeah,
Are they leaving?
at separate times? They
Okay.
arrive at separate times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a nice detail. I think it adds to the ambience of the world. Are they leaving because it's becoming
Yeah,
nighttime?
Yeah, it's about us at night. Something I do eventually want to do is have like NPCs in the pizzeria to give it life. Because my goal with this game is to try and make it as realistic as I possibly can.
Yeah.
You know? Because I see a lot of FNAF games on Roblox where they're not that realistic, and it kind of bugs me.
Uh-oh.
Personally.
Ooh, I triggered something. Or did you?
No, there is different animations during the night.
Ooh.
So you now have a different run animation.
I'm gonna perform real quick.
Performing on the stage.
Malamation says, "Can I have my lung permissions now? I can't breathe." Chaos says, "It would be
I
cool
need
if there was a
permissions.
survival mode."
Yes, that's something I am going to eventually add.
Ooh.
I just need to build up my dev team first.
I see the new the sprint animation. Very
Yes, if
intimidating.
you
And I'm faster now,
respawn
right?
And change to... Yeah, you're slightly faster. If you respawn and change to Toy Foxy, she has pretty much all of her animations aside from a perform that you can look at if you want.
My respawn button is grayed out.
It's in the bottom left. It's the original Roblox respawn.
You broke up for a second for the last thing you said.
Oh, sorry, my internet is a bit iffy right now. If you click the circle with the arrows in the bottom left, that'll respawn you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Toy Foxy, you said?
Makes it a bit more professional. Yes, Toy Foxy.
Okay. Daisy says, "Is Funtime Freddy there? That is their favorite."
No. Funtime Freddy is from Sister Location. This is based on FNAF 2.
Yeah, the stalking animation is really effective.
Yeah, no, the animations during the night, I decided for the style them to be more human-like, as it just sort of adds to the creepiness factor.
Oh, like before they were more animatronic motion, and then they become more...
During the day, they're sort of a mix between animatronic and human. Then in the night, it's just all human.
Huh.
So it just adds. Yeah.
Yeah, because then they're like, less clunky and more of a threat because of the way they move.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost kind of makes it a little bit like an uncanny valley. Like you expect an animatronic to move a certain way that, is like maybe a little bit slower, maybe a little bit less, more familiar. But then when it becomes more human-like, it's a little bit more creepy for that reason, seeing that motion on these creepy characters.
Yeah, that's why I went for that specific choice and style. Just adds to it a bit more.
Yeah. I'm really surprised how good the shadows work. Sorry, say that again?
A lot of this still isn't done, obviously.
Uh-huh.
So, there's something that looks kind of off, that's why. Anyway, yeah, the Roblox shadows, yeah, they're alright. Bit of a pain to work with, though.
Yeah, you're doing a good job with it. I understand, like, you're saying a lot of the systems are janky, but you've used them to good effect.
Yeah, no, I've been using the engine for about 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
Started when I was 11. Now
wow.
I'm 18.
And have you seen a lot of, over those years, have you seen a lot of big improvements in the engine?
Oh, yeah, no, Roblox recently, finally added occlusion culling. Finally.
Oh, wow. How long has Roblox been out, by the way?
Roblox is older than me, I think.
So I bet you were able to get a lot more performance once they added that, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, because when you're not in a room, it culls everything you don't see.
Especially when everything is still real-time lighting.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it doesn't cull lights. Unfortunately.
No way.
At the moment.
Roblox is 18 years old? 19 years old,
yeah.
According to Malimations. Wow, I did not know that.
It is quite old, yes.
Huh. Yeah, I invested a little bit in Roblox when they went public. I wonder how the stock's doing. I haven't looked in a couple years.
I have no idea. I do not bother looking at that.
So Freddy and Friends says, can you add Withered Freddy, Chica, Foxy, or Bonnie?
Yes, no, those are going to be in the game.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Big plans for them. In fact, I've been modeling Withered Freddy recently, but they're not going to be there in release.
Oh,
that's the purpose of. I need to get the game out.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize we were earning money by making it through the night. You're getting a paycheck.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep people in the game and playing.
Yeah, there's also eventually in a future update going to be other ways of getting money in game, like doing jobs in the game and stuff.
Flesh Grinder says, Steak, don't look at the stocks. Okay, I won't. I may have lost money on it.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Uh,
Oh, there goes an NPC.
oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I love that detail. They're all coming into work now. So during the night, it's completely devoid of NPCs, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
NPCs are gone during the night,
Nice, I like
and
that.
then during the day, the NPCs come to the building.
Yeah, that's way cool. Can someone ask him if I could 3D print one of his characters? I like the designs. Hywel's characters? Oh, are these original designs, Hywel?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
They are original takes on the animatronics.
Oh, really? Way cool. What
Yeah.
what are, as someone, I kind of a poser because I don't really know FNAF, what are some of the key differences between what I'm looking at right now and what this character normally looks like?
Normally this character doesn't exist because it's
Oh.
usually called Mangle. But
Really? Awesome.
basically, the Toy Fox in my game is sort of a mix of the one from FNAF 2 and then Roxanne Wolf from FNAF Security Breach. So sort of mixed together styles.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so somebody was asking, do you have a 3D printer? Or you were thinking of getting one, or am I thinking of somebody
don't.
else?
I am planning on getting one eventually.
Yeah.
That is something I want to get because I would like to 3D print stuff.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to
Obviously, I know
see.
how to model, so I'd be able to make stuff.
Yeah, totally. It'd be awesome to see these as customs.
Oh yeah, no, what I want to eventually do is, it sounds a bit stupid, I want to eventually make a full-scale one and just put it in a corner of one of the rooms in my house
Uh-huh.
and scare someone else with it.
Yeah, and will it actually have mechanisms, animatronic bits?
I don't know how to do any of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby and very time consuming.
I can imagine. Let me actually switch to Toy Chica real quick. Give me 1 second.
11 days until Freddy's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Well,
birthday, not yet. I reserve official birthday greetings for when I actually see you on your birthday. What do you want to do on your birthday, Freddy? This is a game you guys won't be able to join because this is a game that Hywel has been building for the last year. It'll be available
Yeah,
in
fine.
2 to 3 months, roughly. There's no
Hopefully.
definite date. Yeah.
Hopefully. If everything goes to plan. But this animation's really jank at the moment. Ignore it, but you can see the end of
Oh,
it in the model.
but the point is that it's taking the mask off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the ender that I modeled. That took way too long to make. But
What's that word you're
it doesn't
using?
work right now. Ender.
Oh, and like endoskeleton, yeah.
Yes, an endoskeleton.
Ah, yeah.
So what I tried to do is make it realistic. I don't know robotics at all though. So some things aren't realistic, but I tried to give it a realistic feel.
Yeah. No, I love that detail.
Yeah, no, I always love adding little details.
So yeah, you've rigged it up in such a way that did you do a rig where you can actually like reattach parts of the rig to, like, it's attached to the face but then you attach it to the hand, or did you just manually animate this offset while it's still parented to the head?
That's something that you can't really do in Roblox.
Well, this would just be in the
I
animation
tried to do
software.
Yeah, no, I tried to do that. Me and one of the people who does animations in the game, we tried to make something in Blender, then port it to Roblox. Didn't work though.
Gotcha.
So we have to think of a whole new way to get the mask to work, which will most likely be 2 masks, one being invisible.
Oh, and you
connected to the
swap
head,
them
one
out.
connected to a hand. Swap them out, yeah.
But I guess...
Unfortunately, I can't use constraints.
Oh, you can't use constraints in Blender?
In Roblox. Well, there is a type of constraint, but I wouldn't be able to get it to look as good as it could do it if I do it the other way. So I want to have it animated, you know?
Okay, so then my next question is, are these not baked out animation FBXs?
They are.
Oh yeah, because so here's
Or, like the physics in like the tail and the ears. That's the animation. You can't really do good physics in Roblox.
I guess my question is, so when I would rig this, if I had a face, I might have the face as far as the joint hierarchy goes, like just right beneath the root, and then in the animation software, Maya or Blender, I would use a constraint on the head and also the hand, and then set it up to blend together depending on your rig settings, and then set up the rig that way. And then when it goes into the game, there's no more constraints. It's just all baked out. So I guess what my question is what is happening here? How are you achieving that?
Oh, I did try that. Didn't work though. But putting it in the root does actually sound like a good idea. I might give that a try.
Yeah, I mean
Not think of that.
That's if everything is baked. Because if you tried to like do a parenting with the head's kind of easy because it's got zeroed out rotations in the rig, but it does have different transformations. But if you have it zeroed out just in the bottom of the rig, and then it's constrained up there, then that constraint holds all the data for the translation, and you can go from there. And then when I would do this in rigging, I also write scripts that say put it on the face for this key and set a key, and then set it to the hand and stuff. So because if you have a parent constraint, you put the hand there, it's gonna if you just did it as a base, it would immediately kind of just switch position, but you have to set a key between those two to offset that. So I'd write scripts that would do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can do animation events in Roblox where you can add an event to a keyframe. And you can detect that in a script, which is what I use for the footsteps.
Oh, how you trigger the audio?
Yeah, the audio.
Yeah, nice.
It's just an animation event, and then it looks for that event, then plays the audio that's in the actual rig itself. So actually, that's my menu just broke. That's fun.
Nice.
One error. There is. That is fun.
Yeah, so what Hywel's talking about is something like if you wanted a character to breathe fire, that's something that would need a particle system. So you would have an animation event in the same way that he's making the footsteps. When at certain parts of the animation, maybe you want breathing fire at frame 20 or something at this position. Maybe you have a reference joint or something. That was a very specific gesture I used when I said the word joint. But you have a specific a setup for that says start playing particles here while breathing the fire or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you do it on Roblox. Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cool. This is really robust.
Way of doing it, but because obviously in Unity, you can just make an animation and then uncull an object in it or whatever.
What was that word you said? Something in object?
In Unity, you can uncull an object.
Oh, uncull, yeah.
In an animation, yeah. But in Roblox, you can't do that.
Gotcha.
Which is a tad annoying at times.
Mm-hmm.
It can sort of get in the way.
Yeah.
The physics on the ears on this, that's baked in.
On the what is baked in?
On the ears on Bonnie.
Oh, yeah.
That's baked into the animation. It loops perfectly.
Yeah. But you said it is possible to do things. It's just not good physics if you were trying to do those in the Roblox physics.
Yeah, no, the Roblox physics engine is notoriously bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Nice.
It's just the way it is. Gotta make do with what I have.
Yeah. Well, way cool. How can people find you? Because I don't know Roblox. I know you had that other game that was really successful. People are still playing it. How can people find you and find your? I don't know the terms. The rooms, the games, whatever it's called.
Games. I have a group called Hywel Playz Official, which has my 2 released games on it.
And the context of a group is something that's in Roblox, yeah?
Yes, yeah, so you can join groups on Roblox.
Gotcha.
Which is just communities, basically. And you can talk on the wall and stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah, so if anybody's interested, I know you have another FNAF one, and then what was the other one?
Another FNAF 2 game.
Oh, another FNAF 2 game, yeah, so
Yes.
I think a lot of the viewers are fans of FNAF and fans of Roblox, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, that's way cool. I'm definitely looking forward to
have a Discord server for the game.
Okay,
So I
cool.
post teasers on and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I'd just like to point out one small detail. If you look at the character PNG in the bottom left, it blinks.
Really?
Yes.
Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that.
Very small detail. I had to make 2 separate renders for that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not just the eyelids going down, it's the lighting that's on the snout that gets hidden by the eyelids and everything. Wow, yeah, just so much detail in here. It looks super polished. This is great.
Yeah, I try to keep stuff looking as good as I can make it. Obviously, I'm still learning some stuff, but, you know, all in the learning process.
Yeah, totally. 7 years of work, it definitely shows. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I love game development.
Oh, there goes another employee. We have a couple more questions. Where was it? This is a question for me. When will Mephiles Kit be released? I'm not done with it. I still have to make the holes and do all the testing for it, but the earliest is probably a week or 2. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sorry. These are a lot of questions for me. Steak, if I made a live stream, would you watch it? I don't have much time to watch things. My whole life is basically just the 9-to-5 job, making video games, and then I eat a little bit of dinner, and then I go straight to working on stuff here. So most of the time, I unfortunately do not have time to watch streams. But you mentioned it was going to be a birthday stream. I may be able to join for celebrating your birthday, certainly. And now we have a question for Hywel, is what is your favorite FNAF game?
Ah, that's a good one. I am going to say Secret of the Mimic, because that game is looking very promising, even though it isn't out yet.
That's the one that has the creature that Hywel drew a picture of, right? That's more of a question for Hywel, unless you have seen it.
I've seen it. No, I haven't seen
it. It's kind of like a colorful character, right? With like a lot of, it looks like yarn or something.
Character? Is it?
The character I saw was kind of I think it was a 4-legged character with like a mane made out of yarn or something.
That might be one of the characters from it. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's hopefully going to be my favorite FNAF game, because I just like the style of it. It looks very polished, hopefully. Oh,
and fandom responded. It's from Poppy Playtime. It's Yarnaby, I think it's called, or unless that's a typo for Yarn Baby. No, Yarn. It must just be Yarnaby, specifically that name. Cool. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for showing this. That's really impressive. A lot of great work.
I love getting feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have much criticism at all. I like to try to give constructive criticism, but mostly I just kind of I pointed out a lot of specific things that I did like. Yeah, there's very little that I saw. I think there's a little bit of flashing lights at certain places that I think I couldn't tell if they were intended to be flashing lights or if it was just like a rendering issue. And that might just be a Roblox issue too. So yeah, I don't have much constructive criticism or criticism at all. Just pointing out a lot of things that I liked about it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully the game does well. I'm hoping.
Yeah, yeah, a whole year of work. Flesh Grinder says you should let us play test.
Well, I do need beta testers, so when I put out applications for that, you can apply.
Okay.
You might get in.
Good to know.
Don't know. I also see a question for me. My favorite FNAF character, Yellow Rabbit from the movie. Love the design.
Trying to remember what I watched the movie. I watched it with Freddie and friends, but I'm trying to remember a character, Yellow Rabbit. I can't picture it right now.
It's Spring Bonnie, Springtrap. Just movie style.
Oh, okay.
It changed up a few things in it. It basically, in my opinion, just sort of mixes together all of them into just a nice style, which I like.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Well, right on. Yeah. Well, thanks again for showing this, and yeah, everybody, stay tuned for when Hywel is ready for playtesters. I think that'll be fun to, as a community, help out with that. And I'll probably I'll probably help out with that as much as I can. Just, you know, maybe like server loads and stuff. Help see where there's collisions and stuff. I think it'll be cool for us to do as a community. All play test something together.
I don't mind the help.
Cool. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up here then. I'm going to keep the stream going. I'm going to grab some water, and Sparkle Wolf is asking to show the super trip. Yeah, I'll go grab it right now and kind of give an overview of, you know, what's needed to snap it all together. And then, yeah, so I'll be right back for that. And everybody say thank you very much to Hywel, and yeah, great work, man. It was awesome.
Thank you for checking out the game. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I will be right back, and I'll see y'all in just a second. Close Roblox. All right, cool. So I've got the game closed and hanging up. Yeah, thanks for showing this. This is way cool, and thank you for all your help.
Everyone has a wonderful day.
Yeah, take care.
No.
Oops. I accidentally clicked the button. Hi, well, if you can hear me on the stream, sorry, you had started to, I think, just say your last goodbye, but I cut you off on that. My bad. So let's get the webcam big. I'm going to start up some Sonic music. Go to my bookmarks. I finally bookmarked Maxie's playlist, so it's easier to get to. Where's bookmarks? Bookmarks and lists. I have something going on weird with my voice today. I'm feeling like a weird clicking noise with every time I say anything, and I'm hoping it's just that I need more water. Maybe it's just a dry mouth. We'll see. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the super trip and grab some more water. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's take a look at Super Trip. So I'm having troubles getting a color that I like for it. Or not a color that I like, a color that people will accept as the right. I kind of want to make it have a golden sheen. There's just like a lot of shades of yellow that I don't like. So you can see like there's a bunch of different paint tests on here. Anyway, Sparkle Wolf is asking... Wow, that music is loud. Give me 1 second. Sparkle Wolf is asking for information on how to assemble this. And so what kind of questions do you have about this, Sparkle Wolf? And in the meantime, while Sparkle Wolf is typing, Hywel Playz says, "Would I mind if you post a link to the Discord in self-promo?" Yeah, no problem. Oh, the shoes? I haven't put the shoes on mine yet. Let's see. Where are mine? Mine are in this box here, where I was painting Valiant Tales. So Valiant Tales is coming soon. I think I put Valiant Tales could be ordered in a custom order. Custom orders are opening up very soon, guys. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, but it will be announced on the Discord. So, if you're not on the Discord yet, check it out. I think I cut off a toe. Yeah, so for the back two toes, you can see I cut off the two outer ones because it didn't quite fit on properly. And then I think it becomes apparent which side fits. Like if I put this on, I think that's the side that it's on. It fits well. If I were to put this on the other side, yeah, it doesn't fit well. So once you cut off those two outer toes, then you kind of feel like this one just doesn't fit on there. It's this, that's where you would glue it on. Yeah, because like those toes just didn't work out in the 3D print. Yes, Choppus, you get first dibs on a custom order because of the shadow tier in Patreon. Yeah, so Patreon members get first dibs on all custom orders and Etsy orders. Yeah, so that is the back foot, and let's see this. Oh no! Hold on, I dropped the piece. I gotta go pull out my chair, grab it. Almost there. There we go. The highest tier on Patreon is $20 a month. That is the Shadow tier. And yeah, basically, they'll all be alerted 24 hours in advance, at least, from every custom order or sale. Let's see. Kind of forget how these go. Let me actually look at an image of Super Trip. Yeah, okay, so the thicker ones go on the back. Ooh, awesome, Malamations. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it'll be something like that. So that part sticks on the back of the foot. Well, this one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that other piece fell off. But yeah, you'll just glue them on. Oh, I put it on the wrong foot. Let's see, where's the other one? There we go. Kind of fits on without glue. And then, yeah, here's this piece. Just kind of slip it on to the front. That little band on the front foot. So yeah, I am going to be working on Cyclone for this stream. I was going to paint Cyclone, but I want to do one more pass at trying to get... shoot, I'm sorry. This was a kit that I didn't really want to sell, so I don't know what to say. I mean, it's maybe you might be having problems with like the orientation of them is upside down or something. I mean, they're kind of going on there. If you don't put them in the right orientation, yeah, they're not going to fit. But I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that. Let's see. I'm going to try to describe to you I don't know how to describe it other than just visually showing it. Let's take that offline though, because I don't want to be troubleshooting on the stream. Let's go ahead and get to doing some modeling. Oh. Well, I mean, I can send pictures, sure. You know what? I'll just send pictures now because I do want to just. I mean, I feel like if you just play with them, you'll find the right orientation. It's just I do want to just move on to other things. I don't like to have things on my mind when I'm trying to concentrate on something else. So I'm just gonna do these pictures real quick, and then we'll move forward on the stream. See. Alright, so I'm just going to send you one side, so I think that'll be enough to show like the thicker part. Basically, you can kind of assume that the thicker part of each of these feet parts goes to the inside. And that's the thing, it's just a really imperfect kit. I really, honestly, I shouldn't have sold it. I kind of gave the disclaimer that it just is what it is, but I think that was a misstep on my part. I think I'll remove it from the custom orders list too. It's just one of those things where it was a kit that I wasn't inspired to do. I was just trying to knock it out, but that didn't work out. Yeah, I'll just send these pictures. So the thicker part that I'm talking about is, you can see there's thickness pointing inward on each of these. The thicker part, that'll be pointing to the inside. And then on these back parts, there's a thinner and a thicker part. So that's what I'm talking about when there's thin and thick. So I'm just going to send that picture to you on Discord. Alright, so that is sent to you on Discord, and hopefully that helps you sort that out. Alright. So what did I want to do? I want to work on Cyclone. Yeah, I do have the full-size Black Doom. Oh, where's my... Oh, my Black Doom is over on my stop-motion setup. I do have the full-size Black Doom on that list of custom orders. So when the custom order happens, that'll be... available, but then a lot of people requested a half-size one. Half-size needs some changes to make it work. I'll need to do some modifications to get these to be the arms instead, and then once I test that, then I'll be able to do like a half-size version. And that's of the kit. It doesn't include fabric or anything. It's just 3D printed parts. All right, let's go ahead and bring up Maya. And I'm not making that same mistake. I know that I'm still showing my big camera only. There we go. How you do the robes? Well, I'll have the pattern. Yeah, you'll buy your own fabric, but you'll have a PDF of the pattern. All right. Everybody can see. Good. I'm not making that same mistake I made a couple times before. So let me think about. So, you know, you always hear me talk about how much I hate the legs of the Cyclone. It just seems like no matter how much I change up the joint a bit, it's just not good enough. So this is the newest one. And honestly, I think it could do better if I made this connector just longer and have an extra magnet too, so it's a little bit of extra strength from that. But now that I'm looking at this again, yeah, this is just not gonna work. I'm afraid that Cyclone is gonna be the same situation as Trip, where it's just like I can't get it right. Oh, I certainly can't be sewing them. No, if I had to sew at the speed at which I sew, it would be selling for hundreds of dollars. So I can't make Black Doom as a product for other people. Yeah, just the amount of, I don't even have a sewing machine. I hand sewed everything in that video, just because I don't sew fabric. Oh man, this is bad. This isn't gonna work. My idea to lengthen these, that's just not gonna be it. If I went back to the original design of the legs, this is the original. This isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make Cyclone work, y'all. It's just so bleh. I just don't think I just might not be there as engineering skill goes. I'm trying to think, maybe what if I used bolts? Because sometimes I've built things where I have like a little bolt built in here and then it goes into the nut. But no, but that wouldn't have the friction because we need a lot of friction for it to stay up like this. Yeah, I used to have a really good sewing machine. And then somebody dropped it and it couldn't be fixed. And so then I bought a cheaper sewing machine and that one just didn't work well. And then I never tried to get a sewing machine again since then. I don't actually know any FNAF characters, Alex. Sorry about that. Let's take this offline, Sparkle Wolf. That is actually I did that extra with green stuff. I'm sorry, I won't be able to give the kind of individual support to these kits, and I feel like this is kind of a sign. The Super Trip one is not a good kit, and I think if I tried to sell this, I'm gonna have a lot of like individual discussions about it. I think I'm not gonna sell Cyclone, guys. I'm sorry. I think I'm just gonna finish this as a one-off, and it's not gonna really be something available to sell. Sorry about that. So I hate to be a bummer, but I'm not gonna work on Cyclone for this stream. What do I want to do? I'm sorry, I'm getting dead air. Let me take a short break. I'm gonna grab a little bit to eat and think about what I want to work on for the stream, because I might actually switch to painting and move the camera over here. YBZ, I do have progress on Chaos 2. Did you not see me showing this? Let me put it big again. Yeah, I'm actually... This looks really dirty, don't get me wrong. Because I got paint all over the outside. Here, let me try to put some water on it to make it more clear. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna work out. It will be an expensive kit. This is a lot of resin. It's a lot of solid resin, and it took some time to print. But so what's really interesting about this is I thought that if I made these inner bones kind of small enough, I wouldn't really need support in them. Well, it did need support. But what's cool about that is if I can get a light on this, you'll see it better. Those lines, see how the light goes through those lines? Those are the supports that I'm talking about. It kind of gives it texture, where I wouldn't normally be able to do texture in it because of because I wouldn't be able to get paint in there. It's just I had to pour it into holes, and this is just sticky tack closing the holes for now. But yeah, so I actually feel like having the supports in those gaps actually gave it, man, it's having trouble focusing. I think it actually gave it a cool look. So yeah, so there is progress on Chaos 2. Let's see. So what do I want to do? I'm sorry. I changed around my plans. What was the other thing? There was something else boring that I wanted to do. That I was gonna do because I wasn't really inspired to work on this. I was like, oh, if I'm gonna do a stream, maybe I'll do something to force me to do something that I wasn't inspired for. There was something else that I was thinking of doing like that. Oh, doing the cutouts for Mephiles. Work on Movie Metal Sonic. I'm not inspired for that. I want to do things that are blue while I have the blue stuff in the printer. So, here's something good. Is I asked Hywel if he could find me a perfect Chaos model. And his ripping is more for the Sonic Engine 2, or I forget what exactly the name is. And I was like, hey, no worries, Hywel. I like my models when I make them from scratch anyway. Should I just make a perfect Chaos from scratch? I'll print like a Chaos like about this big. It wouldn't be a full-size one in resin, but it'd have to be a small one that fits on that platform. I think I kind of want to do that, guys. That'll be a nice mix of 3D modeling and sculpting. Unfortunately, E102, like the E10 series, both eScrubby and Tito make them, so I don't know if I'm going to pursue continuing to make that. I don't know, would you guys be interested in a perfect Chaos like that? Or what else could I do? I really want to paint the Cyclone because I want to do my video, doing a tier list of all my figures. Yeah, let's make a perfect Chaos. So I'm going to go use the restroom real quick and get more water, and then we'll get started on that right when I am back. Alright, I also found the syringe that I was using to inject the paint into that. It's just like a cheap plastic syringe. And it actually worked pretty well. I just suck up the paint and put it into it to make the paint go into the arm. It's pretty cool. Oh yes, the custom tier list. So I need to work with Hywel, if Hywel is down, to make me another tier list. Because this won't just be my Sonic customs, it'll be my Halo customs as well. So I need to really work to put together that list, and then we'll distribute the list to see what other people said. Fandom, if you want to get started, oh, I could make the custom Gatling guns, but somebody sells those, don't they? I don't want to stomp on that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, if you want to get started, Fandom, I'd appreciate that. Just find, the same way as you found those images before, if you can find like just a little square crop of, like, just off my Instagram, just a screenshot of it. I'll send you the list of the Halo stuff and the Pokemon stuff later. But if you could do like a little, the way you made those square icons of the packaging, just find a reasonably good looking photo of each one on my Instagram. That'd be really helpful. And then I'll put together an actual list after the stream. Let's see. Actually, that might be kind of interesting, is just showing all my customs on stream. But we'll do that offline. Let's go ahead and I started thinking I can download at least the really low poly base for Chaos just to give me a good start. Chaos, perfect Chaos 3D model. Because if I do this on stream, I'm gonna have to like find a lot of image reference and put it together on Photoshop, and that's just not fun to watch. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be super low poly, but it'll at least give us the proportions to work with. Let's see. Bring that into Maya. Make a new scene. Don't save. Yeah, here he is. This will be a good start. Let me actually put on my screen. I have, I was talking about, remember I was talking on stream about I was waiting for a package from Pitt that I had totally forgotten about. It was actually in the mailbox that very day, and I had brought that up. Let's see how it slips real quick. Let me go back to big screen. It occurs to me, I assume this is from him. I wasn't expecting any other packages at that time. Let's see. Packing peanuts in here. Welcome back, Pink GameCube. Wow, that's some good detail. There's the head. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay, I gotta be careful here, because they're not really bagged or anything. They're just... This piece is kind of wrapped around the popcorn. Okay, I dropped some of the popcorn, so it's... Oh, there's a little badge printout. That's funny. This is taped up, so I think something's in here. See, I'm now on the other side, because sometimes, Bailey wraps things up pretty good, but sometimes people forget about things and they throw away the rest of the package, and then they send me a message. They're like, oh, I think I'm missing stuff. I'm like, oh, please look through the package. They're like, oh, I already threw it away. So I'm going to very carefully open this. This looks like something might be fragile because it was specifically wrapped up here in tape. Oh, it's the mustache. Oh my god, that is so thin in the center. See, one of the things you'll notice about my 3D prints is I go a little bit inaccurate to make things extra thick. Oh man. That is great detail. It's so scary. I guess that just glues. Oh yeah, it fits nicely onto the nose there. I can't even show it, it's so small. There we go, something like that. Thank you, Sparkle Wolf. But the packing nowadays is all Bailey. I don't do much of the packing myself. Little printout. And then I don't have the recommended body. I think people said to use a Mobius. Is that all it is? It's the badge. Is there a 3D print for the badge? I don't see that. Oh, here's another taped piece. It must be in here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's so small. Wow. See, I wouldn't put that much detail into it. I didn't think something like this would survive shipping, so I usually thicken things up like crazy. Like, you know, I did the Mephiles kit. I had to thicken up a bunch of pieces of the... What's the wand thing called? The scepter? I thickened that up like crazy because I was too afraid of it breaking and shipping. Yeah, what bodies did you use, YBZ? I think you're the one who told me what you used, and I didn't buy that. I bought the Mr. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, this is what I have. Let's see. So this is, I think, mainly for the lab coat. I'm aware that the Gerald head isn't made to fit this guy. So I assume I'll have to be doing some work with the joints. Let's see. Mobius for the legs and body Mr. Moon Knight. And body Mr. Moon Knight for the arms. The cloak is egg heads. Yeah, so let's just see how this head looks popped off. Oh no, I'm breaking it already. Let me put it down by my heater for a second. Streamlabs does not cost money unless you pay for like better. You can pay for better something. I forget. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like maybe I'm just using the lab coat from this because these pants are more skin tight. So I might try to pop the legs off it and put something else. I actually didn't see where you put... Oh, Mobius. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mobius for the legs. And... Oh. For the legs and body. Moon Knight for the arm. Oh, so you actually... Are the sockets for those compatible? Because I think I could get away with Mr. Fantastic's body and arms. And then the legs will need to be replaced, though. Because, yeah, they're definitely very sinewy, muscly bits. And just looking at the ball joint of the head, it looks like it might fit, actually. I might need to boil this. Off screen, you can't see I'm holding it down by my heater to try to heat up the plastic. The arm clips are the same, okay. Because they're all from the same series? Is that why? Or just at least from the same company or something that happen to use the same joint sizes? Is that why? Come on. Feels like it's taking some time to heat up. You already built all of that in this amount of time? Here we go. Got the head off. And let's see how Gerald goes on. Not bad. No, that actually... Ha! It wasn't necessarily intended for this. The left and right is a little loose, but... Yeah, I'll just put some super glue in there. This body's going to work just fine. Oh, how does it scale, though? Maybe it does look a little small, huh? And the neck piece is having some trouble. It's a little bit too small for that. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to... I'm probably going to have to just buy the right figure. But he said, that this lab coat was usable for it. Oh, yeah, not bad. I'm going to have to put these somewhere safe real quick. Just so I don't mess things up. Put them in. No, that's... Gosh, where can I put these? They're such small pieces. Man, sorry, I need to find an actual good place to put these. Let's see. What do you mean by it's now Gru? I say you mentioned something about Gru earlier. Like a Gru figure from Minions or something? Alright. This safely to the side, and I'll make that custom eventually. Oh, gotcha. Alright, cool. Oh, that was... Sorry, this stream's... Whoa! Dang, that was risky. You didn't see that, but I was trying to put this back on, it just flipped like crazy. I don't know why I'm trying to put it back on anyway. This is a distracted day. I see what you're saying, Gerald. Or Gerald, Pichu. Alright. So I have... Actually, this is a pretty good base start. Would be a good... Yeah, I guess would be a good way to start. So, let's show the screen. So, yeah, we're just starting with the model from the Sonic Adventure. Do I want to do this? I'm kind of thinking I'd rather just sculpt it from scratch, because I just don't like making things from existing models, but I just can't keep up with the community if I don't. I want this to be one that I really enjoy because I made it from scratch. Nah, let's just knock it out. Oops. Alright, thanks for being here, Peachy Sonic. Have a good rest of your night. I I think I'm going to have him separate the jaw. Those are going to be their own spikes, so I'm going to leave... Oh, this will be its own spike too. Dang it. Well, that's interesting. It has like this piece coming out the side here. It's got the little tornado around him. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of sculpting work, so at least I'll have that. Awesome. Thank you, fandom. And I'll get you the rest of that list of figures. I mean, if you want to look through my Instagram and try to find out those Halo customs, let's see. You know what? I'm kind of interested in just here, fandom. I'm gonna. This is gonna be kind of interesting too, because I think it'll be nice to look through and find some of my older customs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this stream big. Oh, you got them from Etsy, but you don't see all of them on Etsy. Let's see, then go to Instagram. Oh yeah, they're so far back in history too. Yeah, I think I'll leave that be. Yeah, let's just. I'll shoot you that. I was thinking it'd be cool if I went over on the stream, like showing it, but I'm gonna just keep working on this, and then I'll send you a message later. Unless were you somehow able to see, like even my sold out listings and stuff? I wasn't aware that there was a way to do that. Oh, I see. It's all kind of connected together in a weird way. Delete. Yeah, this is going to have some non-manifold edges if I merged it together. And I think I want to cut the head off it, so I'm going to have a place where I cut this so I can 3D print all of this going straight up on the platform. I feel like, yeah, this 3D model is really built strangely. Oh, this is going to take a lot of work. Let me save the scene. Let me ask you guys this. I don't know if I want to start another project. I got so many projects right now. I know I wanted to have another project while I still have this blue resin in here. Let me ask this. Should I stop the stream? And should I make something new? Because I don't have much to 3D model right now. That's the problem I'm having. Because I have a lot of stuff I need to do physically, and I need to use my airbrush, which I can't do on stream. Would you guys rather I more soon be able to get my customs tier list out, finish Cyclone, maybe get that squid video out as well? Those are things that I would be working on today if I stopped the stream now. Or would you guys rather me find something to 3D model here, like probably continue Perfect Chaos? I'm thinking I might just stop the stream because I just don't have. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do that I can't do on stream. Would that be the worst thing in the world if I did that? I feel like a bummer ending the stream because I have other things to do, but that might be the best use of my time. And then I can get Fandom Lover that list so I can get started on building that video. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, sorry that this wasn't... I mean, this was a great, an exciting stream getting to see Hywel stuff, but as far as me 3D modeling things, I think I'm at the point where I need to just wrap up some projects and not make new 3D models at this moment. Save that for next weekend. Is that cool with everybody? Yeah, apologies for that. I know some of y'all were waiting for me to get to the modeling, and then I didn't model much at all. I got really distracted with the Gerald thing, and yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, then I'll get some good content out with the work that I'm gonna do offline today, and then you guys will be able to see that. And custom orders coming very soon. Patreon $20 tier members, take a look at your inbox in the next few hours for your first dibs on custom orders. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably stream sometime this week, midweek one. Oh, my camera froze. That's a sign. It looks like I'm doing a weird pointing there. Let's see, get to the camera. Yeah, I think that's a sign that the universe wants me to do other things today. Well, thank you all for being here. Again, sorry for my low energy. Let's read off who's here. We got Lone Guardian, Malamations, Freddy and Friends, Pichu Sonic, Fandom Lover, YBZ, Chaos Element, Mess of a Desk, Alex the Pirate, Dago, Sparkle Wolf 404, Daisy Garcia, Flesh Grinder, Choppus, Hywel Playz, of course. We were playing Hywel Playz's game earlier in the stream. I think that might be... Oh, Pro Tyler Adventures. I know Pink GameCube was in here at some time. Jackson the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, Pink GameCube came back here. And... Guardian Sora, the mostly unseen gamer. Yeah, no worries. Oh, and Jay Starfield. I don't think I said Jay Starfield. Yeah, so thank you guys very much. And I will keep you updated on how things are going. I'm going to try to work on Cyclone. I'm going to be working... I've got the other arm of this printing right now, so I'll probably have a second arm printed tonight. I'll probably reprint this one with the changes that I need for it. And then I'm really excited for that, how that one's going to go. And then I'll get that tier list together, and I know that Q&A video is coming up too, and also work on editing Squid. I got a lot to do. Plenty to keep me busy today. All right, well, thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your